we could do like a tier list of the enemies in the game. I've obviously gone and done the work and plotted them all out. It's probably better if I move my fat fucking face over to this side. So as usual with the tier list, let me quickly go ahead and explain how they work. We have 5 categories here. We have every single enemy in the game, and we're going to be discussing them in vivid fucking detail. But we have basically ranging from like how dangerous they are at the top to how like weak they are at the bottom, obviously. So the first one being kiss your shit goodbye. This to me is, generally speaking, 9 out of 10 times when you see this enemy, you lose your samples, you lose your fucking equipment, everything like that. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Then we have, it's gonna be a rough day at the office, which means it's some of the more difficult enemies in the game, but it is something that on a fucking fight you can handle. But they can, you know, sometimes show up in, you know, large groups of like 77, and then that becomes a problem. Then there's a special tiebreaker fucking middle category, annoying as fuck. Okay, because there are some enemies in the game which are annoying as fuck, okay? And you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about when I ring these bitches in. Then we have gunfightable, which means that to me this is like the enemies that are almost like fun to fight in the game, okay? Which means you got your gun, you got some bullets, and you just go for liberty, and you just like spray them and kill them, and it's fucking awesome. And it's the enemies in the game that make you feel like that power fantasy. You're like fucking cool, you're just mowing down a bunch of shit, everything like that. And then we have the cannon fodder, okay? And the cannon fodder being obviously like, you need those in the game. You need like these weak ass little bitch enemies that distract you, and then you just put a couple of bullets in them and you fucking move the fuck on with your life. But yeah, you need this shit. Okay, so without any further ado, we're gonna start off. Now this, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is in the order that this is in the files that I uploaded. So obviously it's not gonna be like according from the most, you know, lethal to like the least lethal or whatever. Plus it's also gonna be a mixture, right? So we're gonna have some of the bugs, and we're also gonna have some of the fucking robots, right? So the first one is the Hive Guard. Now, the Hive Guard, guys, in case you don't know which one that is, the Hive Guard is the bug that like it can, when you shoot at it, it can put down its 2 like pinches like this and kind of like make like a little shield. Like, to me, these are like, they're gunfightable, right? They are just straightforward. You know, you can get like a little bit like cheeky and like shoot in between the pinches and everything like that, but they're not too fucking, you know, troubling and everything like that. Plus that shield that they make with their little pinches and stuff is not like the end of the world. Like, you can get around that. It's the only thing that I would say that is probably irritating about this is a lot of the times when you're trying to seal a bug hole, then one of these fuckers will pop out and just like put himself down right in front of the bug hole, and then your grenade goes and like bounces off the top of the thing, you know. Yeah, but guys, the annoying as fuck category is reserved for really annoying as fuck, so we're gonna go ahead and save it for that. Okay, so next up we have the acid scavenger and the scavenger. We can talk about both of them at the same time. So these are the most basic units that you get that spit right at you. So on the bug side, you have 2 kinds. You have like the little walking around dudes or whatever like that, and then you have like the acid scavengers who like fucking, you know, like spit that acid at you. Now I would say the scavenger to me is cannon fodder, obviously. And then like the acid scavengers are kind of like annoying. They're not, but the problem I have with putting them into the annoying as fuck category is that some of the other, you know, units that we're going to be putting into the annoying as fuck kind of like dwarf this. So to me, the acid scavenger would still kind of just be like, I don't know, like fucking, it's gunfightable. You just blow them away. They basically, you just look at them funny and they die, so it's all good. Okay, so then we have stalkers. Now, I fucking, like, for me, stalkers are annoying as fuck, but at the same time as well, the thing is they're super fucking dangerous, especially in groups. Okay, like we saw in that previous deployment we did, like I think we had like 4 of these on us, and once you have like multiples of these on you, look, if you have one of these coming at you, no problemo, you just fucking shoot it in the face and you move on with your day. But with the fact that now you have less of a fucking mag size, in like the breaker, which is everybody's favorite way of dealing with bugs. To me, this shit is it's gonna be a rough day. Again, like I said, in numbers, the Stalker is a fucking monster. Okay. Then we get on to the first fucking like annoying as fuck, dude. Fuck hunters. Fuck hunters, dude. I hate these sons of bitches. Like, dude, they're so fucking tough. They're so fucking like, and the thing what they do is like, if a bug rush is coming at you like this, hunters peel out to the sides so that they can like fucking surround you and fuck your shit up, which in itself is annoying as fuck. So that's definitely like a hunter can kiss my fucking, you know, my butt cheeks. Then we have baby hunters. Now you guys know that, right? You get the hunter, and then you get the not so fully grown hunter, right? I don't mind these so much because they don't go out to the sides as much as the normal hunters do, right? And they take less bullets to kill, right? The issue that I have with hunters, and the reason why I don't put baby hunters in the same category, is hunters can, depending on how good your shot placement is, you can sometimes fuck up and like not kill a hunter on your first 2 shots or something, and then it's like inside you and, you know, wearing you as a fucking hat. So, you know. Okay, Bile Titan, guys, I gotta say, Bile Titan is kiss your shit goodbye. I think 9 out of 10 times people don't know how to deal with Bile Titans, or they don't have the kit to deal with them, or there's like 5 of them, or whichever way. By the way, I think it's probably a good point, right, to mention that my mindset in building this tier list is obviously coming from a mindset of somebody who plays Helldive. I think if you play like challenging, or I don't know when Bile Titans show up, let's say it's under fucking hard or extreme or whatever, like you'll see like 1 Bile Titan maybe every 5 minutes. Whereas when you play fucking Helldive, and when we just did that extract now on the previous one, we had like 4 Bile Titans up at the same time. And I've seen worse. I've seen 6 to 7, right? So the issue is like, I think like 1 Bile Titan on his own is kind of okay. And again, if you have the loot to deal with it, like, dude, if you're running around with like, I don't know, fucking the laser, or even a grenade launcher, or whatever the fuck, and like a shotgun and a machine pistol or something like that, and your stratagems on cooldown, then, you know, ta-ta, you're gonna get stepped on. Okay, then the warrior, so the warrior is the same how can I say, the same frame as the hive guard. It looks the same as the hive guard, it just doesn't have those like the armor fucking leg pieces, so it's just like a big fucking bug and you can shoot. I love killing these things, they fucking explode so nice and juicy, it's awesome. It's just lovely. Okay, and now we're actually gonna see some fucking mechs coming in, so let's go. So Scout Strider. Now the thing is, I think your loadout, obviously between bugs and between the mechs, they matter, right? And I for a long time I played just mech for like a fucking week and a half or something like that. I played just mech. And so what I would do is I would just run like a DMR, and I would just like shoot the little fucking head above, you know, as they're walking, like their little head is like poking out the top, and it's just like I would just like dome them. And yeah, that, but on the other hand, if they're right up close to you, you have to get kind of cute, because you have to like run and juke them and then like jump past them like Max Payne style, and then, you know, put one up. So they're not annoying as fuck. I guess they're gunfightable, maybe. No, yeah, I think they're gunfightable. I'm gonna say they're not cannon fodder, because like putting a Scout Strider next to a fucking scavenger, that's a fucking joke. By the way, also putting a fucking warrior next to cannon fodder, sorry, next to a scavenger is a joke, because it takes a couple of shots to kill a warrior, versus this shit, you just look at a scavenger and it fucking dies. So now, so we're gonna go gunfightable. All right. Then Commissar, the robots that have like the sword arms, these fucking things suck fucking ass. They like cannon fodder as shit. You basically, when you see them, just put one in their chest or head and, you know, fucking bye-bye. All right. Then Marauder rocket. So there's 3 kinds of marauders you get in the game, I think. Yes. So the basic units in the game, there's 3 kinds you get, okay? You get the guys that have the rocket launcher, then you get the guys that have a laser. So they're called troopers. Then you have a marauder that has the rocket, and then you have a raider. And you guys know raiders are the ones that jump at you with the jetpack, and they're holding like a grenade, and they explode like in your fucking face, okay? So these rocket dudes are actually like, I'm not like a massive fucking fan of them. They're actually quite spicy, because a lot of the times if you miss that first shot on them, and even they're like not tough at all, but in the heat of combat, when you're looking at like enemies and there's like a big robot and there's like 2 fucking other robots, and there's a guy breathing down your neck with a flamethrower, you don't see this little bitch, and he's got a rocket launcher, and he shoots 1 rocket, and if you don't have a shield belt, it ragdolls you and probably kills you. If you have a shield belt, drops your shield, and the other guys fucking have their way with your body. So, dude, I gotta say, that's fucking annoying. Dude, in general, I would put anything that fucking like throws you and ragdolls you around the map as annoying, because the only way that you can beat that is to wear a shield belt. Otherwise, you're just getting flung around the fucking map like a bitch the whole time. It's fucking terrible. Okay, then Devastators, we also have 3 types. We have Devastators, the cannons, right? They have like these 2 little cannon arms. They're kind of fucking stupid. These are definitely gunfightable, because the thing is, you just shoot the little head right in the middle and then bye. Even if you don't shoot the head, you can shoot the arms, and then they bye. So ain't nobody gives a shit. Then you have the Devastator with the shield, that it's like half its body is covered with the shield, and then the head's kind of like sticking out here, and then it's got the gun. Those are fucking annoying, because the hitbox on that fucking head is like rough. The only reason why I wouldn't put him into a rough day is, I don't know, you guys might tell me otherwise, right? But the point is, like, I haven't found them in groups. Usually you'll see like a bunch of different units, and you'll see one of these shield fucks pushing up your way. Like, I would put them in, it's gonna be a rough day at the office if you could see like a bunch of them together. But you know, in this case, it's literally, you see like one pushing from one side. So if you can fucking make the time, but because they're so fragile, if you could just get the headshot, you're good to go. But it's annoying, because while you are fighting robots, right, you are trying to aim nicely and get the headshot, and you're getting shot by like 16 fucking lasers, and you're going and flinching all over the place, and so you're missing all your shots. Okay. Then we have dropship. I mean, dude, technically speaking, right? Hear me out. I feel like a dropship is like, it's annoying because it's dropping off more enemies. Okay. It's gonna be a rough day at the office when it drops off a bunch of enemies on top of your fucking head. And then at the same time, I also feel like it's gunfightable, because if you have the right guns, then when a dropship comes in, you can either shoot the dropship down, or you can shoot the bitches like falling out of the dropship. So it's one of those weird ones where, I mean, if you're running around with an autocannon, you can literally blow them straight out. Or not an autocannon, a recoilless. You can literally shoot them, you know, right out of the fucking sky. I think in general, I would just say, like, look, I mean, they're gunfightable, right? Because they just bring you more shit to fight. They don't shoot at you, right? The dropship, can you imagine if dropships had guns on them? Bro. So they don't shoot at you, they just bring more meat for the, well, in this case, more metal for the grinder, you know what I mean? Okay, and then we have tanks. Now, by the way, as we saw earlier on the stream, technically speaking, you have 2 different kinds of tanks, right? You have the tank that's got like the turret, and then you have a tank that's like the 4 barrels, right? Which shoots like lasers, like a fucking Gatling tank. Both of these are fucking kiss your shit goodbye, because if you are on the wrong end of that thing, because the point is, the tank, you need to either shoot it in the heatsink in the back with like a railgun or a recoilless or something like that, or you need to obviously hit it with a stratagem. If you don't have one of those two things available, and if you're in front of the tank and it's coming right at you, dude, you're getting cut the fuck up. So you can kiss your shit goodbye. Okay, so Devastator rockets. Devastator rockets are the Devastators that have the 2 rocket packs on them and like shoot all the rockets. Now, dude, these things, even just one of these is like rough already, okay? Just one of these fucking things is like rough already. But the problem is you never just see them in one. We went into a map just now prior to us doing this fucking tier list together, where I went around a corner and there was like fucking 6 of these fucking dudes standing. And if there's 6 of them standing, the sheer fucking volley of rockets that they let loose in your direction means that it doesn't matter if you have a shield belt or not. Like, your shit's just gonna get fucking tweaked out. Like, to me, that's the difference, because again, I'm thinking about this in a Helldive capacity. If it's like you dealing with one of these at a time, yeah, it's a rough day at the office. In a Helldive capacity, like fucking balls against the fucking wall, pressure is on fucking shit, you're getting 6 of these dudes pushed down on you, then yeah, that's kiss your shit goodbye. It's bye-bye. Okay, then we have the Brood Commander. Brood Commander is by definition a rough day at the office. Brood Commander is cool if you can handle it quickly. If you fuck up with the Brood Commander, or I would like to think it's a she's gonna fucking charge you down, just like a charger, and then summon a whole bunch of fucking enemies on top of you, which in turn will then also fucking do like a bug hole and, you know, just summon a whole bunch more shit. I've literally seen one Brood Commander bring in fucking upwards of like fucking 25 other fucking, you know, bugs, and it's just, you know, it's just a bad day at the fucking office after that. Okay, then we have the Berserker. The Berserker is the melee mech, so it's got like a fucking you know, the fucking chainsaw and everything on there. Now, to me, these perfectly straddle the line between annoying as fuck and gunfightable. They're gunfightable because you can just shoot the head and you can move on with your life. The problem is they come at you like 3 at a time, and it's while you have dudes shooting you with lasers and rockets and shit. So then it becomes like, you know, super tough. So I'm gonna, for the same reason that I would put the Devastator shield into annoying as fuck, I'm gonna have to put the Berserker in there as well. Like, fuck that noise. Okay, so then we have the Bile Spewer. And by the way, we have 2 kinds of Bile Spewers. We have the Bile Spewer, and then we have the, what I'm just calling it the Elite Bile Spewer. I'm sure it has another fucking name, but so you get 2 different kinds. You get the normal one, all right, that Berserkers move so erratic that headshots are damn difficult. Exactly. Plus, that's without you being under fire. So the normal Bile Spewer, you just shoot the fucking head, a bunch of shots, and it's fucking dead. I don't mind these so much. These are gunfightable to me, right? But then, and I'm just gonna skip the Trooper laser here, which, by the way, this is just fucking cannon fodder. Fuck off. The Elite Bile Spewer are the ones that you get in difficulty 7, 8, and 9. And so these are the ones that go up on their backs like this, and then they shoot like the shit straight up in the sky. Now, I don't know if you've ever come close to one of these, like in their face, but they can one tap you. They just have this like short range fucking breathe attack that they just go like, and they just breathe on you and you fucking die. Dude, these things to me are like, they kind of like because I misjudge them all the time. So it's like, because I'm so used to dealing with these motherfuckers, Bile Spewers, I'm like, yeah, and then I kind of like, I try to do my cute move and I have my shield belt on and like fucking run past one of these fucks, and I just get fucking obliterated. So to me, this is also kiss your shit goodbye, to be fair. I don't know, man. Rough day at the office. Again, I'm thinking about it in Helldive, I'm gonna, yeah, I can't put it next to a Bile Titan or a tank. I can't. I think it's rough. I think it's just a rough day. I mean, it's a fucking rough day. It's like rough as fuck, but yeah. Okay, and then we have a Hulk. Dude, by the way, you also get different kinds of Hulks. You get two. You get the, what, you know, I guess you could say the melee Hulk that has like the flamethrower and the shit. And then you get the ranged Hulk that has the guns and the laser and fucking auto cannon and everything like that. Both of these are, if you don't have the shit to deal with them, they will fuck you up. I will say this though. I would rather deal with a Hulk than a Bile Titan. I just feel like I have an easier time with the Hulk than I do with the Bile Titan. And I think it's because of the idea that the Bile Titan can hit you from elevation. So like, if you're trying to fucking evade and move through a base, you can use surround, you know, like you can duck and weave in between containers. You can go down by like a little crevasse and come out the other side or something like that. But the problem is the Bile Titan just walks up to above you and then just goes and just like breathes on you like fucking shit. Whereas the Hulk will actually try to, like, you know, follow you through the shit. Sometimes they'll, like, you know, like they'll go right through like a container or something like that. But mostly you can kind of like train them. Whereas, yeah, that's not really the case with the Bile Titan unless you have a really tall mountain. So, yeah. So I'd rather take I'd rather take on a Hulk than a Bile Titan. But, you know, yeah, fuck it. Both of those can kiss my tits. Okay, and then Raider Jetpack, dude, this shit is annoying as fuck. So these dudes, they like, so on the bug side, right? On the bug side, you have these baby hunters that jump at you. Okay? You have something equivalent in these Raiders that like jetpack at you with like 2 grenades. And the point is, you're fucked either way, because if you don't kill them far away enough from you, you kill them and then the grenades explode and they deal you. Like, the missions that I've been on, the mech missions that I've been on, that I've had these on, I've had the highest fail rate than anything else. Anything else. I would rather go up against some of the tougher enemies in the fucking game than this. But I don't put them into kiss your shit goodbye, because the point is, if you were just good with your shot placement, killing them is literally one shot and they're done. If you hit the grenades, you hit them in the fucking chest or the head, boom, 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 it's done. But the problem is, yeah, when they come flying at you and you're being fucking shot from all different sides and everything like that, then, you know, it's poopies. And then last but not least, I guess, isn't it weird that we've somehow left like the Mercedes-Benz of fucking bugs for the end? Fucking Charger. Dude, to me, the Charger is just annoying as fuck. I think some other people would disagree and they'd put them up higher or anything like that. Even I feel like with the AI having been adjusted a little bit, and the fact that I feel like now they like turn on a dime, it's like they'll come fucking running at you and you'll be like, yeah man, Toro, and you'll jump out of the way and then they'll just like stop and like pivot and then just like hit you again. But yeah, I don't find them that difficult to kill. They're just fucking annoying, because the point is they require attention. A lot of the other enemies in the game you can kill while you're killing other stuff, whereas in the case of a Charger, it requires you oftentimes to like focus on the Charger and get rid of the Charger, because the Charger is affecting your ability to deal with the other fucking enemies, because it's just running all over your fucking head and all that shit. They are tough in groups, but this is something that I've markedly noticed has gone down since that patch where they adjusted the volume. So playing at like Helldivers now, I don't ever, like, I'm talking about previously we had 4 or 5 of these fucking things running around like fucking idiots. Like, I don't think I see more than 2 at a time now, possibly maybe 3, and that's way more, you know, handleable than like 5 or 6 or something like that. If they showed up in large groups of fucking 6, then I'd definitely put them at, you know, rough day at the office. But that's it. That's the fucking tier list right there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you agree, or actually I don't hope you agree. I hope you disagree, so you'll tell me exactly how you disagree. And yeah, obviously we're gonna be revisiting something like this when we get more fucking enemy types added on to the game, which is hopefully coming soon. I think any time one of these days we're gonna see that happening. Anyways.